start tonight with an issue that could have a huge impact on our local economy. Now the local FBI office in Las Vegas is working with the Department of Homeland Security on immigration enforcement in our state. It comes as locals hold multiple protests against President Trump's immigration policies and mass deportation plan. Good evening, everyone. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Jim Snyder.
And I'm Latoya Silman. And this is according to an ex-post from the agency that has left many community organizations pretty concerned, also leading to lots of questions from people in the community. And we do have live team coverage for tonight. Dana Wagner has a look at the impact on the local hospitality industry.
We'll start with Tiffany Lane, also here in studio with us. And she's looking at the FBI's recent post, and we're all working to find out what it means for us here in Southern Nevada.
Yeah, the FBI in Las Vegas said in its post on X that the goal through the collaboration is to eliminate dangerous criminals from the streets. But some organizations are worried that immigrants in general will be targeted. I spoke with experts to break down what your rights are just in case. It's this post by the FBI Las Vegas that has Southern Nevadans asking questions. A post about collaborating with the Department of Homeland Security for immigration enforcement with pictures of agents out on the streets. Groups like Make the Road Nevada calling out the agency.
We believe that this is a real threat in general to our community, and we're going to take it as that. We're going to react as that. Like I mentioned, this is not about enforcing laws. It's about targeting people, regular working class citizens.
The FBI Las Vegas office in an email confirmed to me Monday that they have been asking for assistance and, quote, "We are sending special agents to these immigration enforcement efforts." They also referenced this memo sent out by the U.S. Department of Justice late January to department employees. It says in that memo that the FBI, along with other agencies, must review files for identifying information and data relating to non-citizens located illegally in the U.S. and disclose those details to the Department of Homeland Security to facilitate removals and investigations.
I would encourage FBI to answer on record so that our local community is aware of exactly what enforcement activities they are engaging in locally.
That's Bliss Requa-Traus, the executive director of the Arriba Las Vegas Worker Center. Her nonprofit says that there have been many concerns coming in since President Donald Trump signed several executive orders on immigration as soon as he took office.
We have a lot of people who came here all the time, letting us know I have a concern to go back to work, right? Especially 2-3 weeks ago. I have a concern to go back to work.
There have been some large protests on the Strip over the last few weeks in protest of the orders.
People united, will never be divided.
Some lawmakers have shown support for immigration policies, like Nevada State Assembly Republican Caucus leader Gregory Hafen, who we spoke with on Inauguration Day as the executive orders were just coming to light.
There's been a big concern of some of the criminals that have been coming in, specifically the gang members from Venezuela. And we really have to put a stop to that. We cannot allow, the criminal gang members coming from foreign countries into this nation.
Requa-Traus reminds immigrants who are here they do have rights in case Immigrations and Customs Enforcement shows up.
Law enforcement needs to come with a warrant. We should ask to see it. Whether it's law enforcement coming to the door of your home or the door of your workplace. In order to have the jurisdiction to come in, they need to come with a warrant.
There are two different warrants that you see on your screen. Requa-Traus says the only one that you have to open the door for is the one signed by a judge.
Immigration and Customs Enforcement frequently has an administrative warrant, which indicates that they would like to interview somebody, and that is actually not a legal warrant. A warrant is going to come from a judge. And that warrant would be for a particular individual, not for a particular location, typically.
Now, a few other things that Requa-Traus says to keep in mind. If there is a judge-ordered warrant and they come looking for you, it is encouraged to step outside so that no other family members become open to being arrested as well. If you are pulled over in your car by federal immigration officials, Requa-Traus says it's the same thing. Pull down your window a little bit to make sure it's legit. If not, you do not have to open the door or respond to questions. And one myth she wants to make clear, since it's been going around social media, is that people are sharing that ICE agents cannot do, she's clarifying that ICE agents cannot do street-based stops in Southern Nevada where they're setting up at an intersection waiting to get people. This is something that people are posting is happening in our community on social media. She says that that is just not the case. That is not happening in our community. It's not even allowed. So a lot to break down on this topic. For more information on where to find resources or just to get an understanding of the laws, you can head to our website, news3lv.com. So it seems like there's a lot of misinformation going around, a lot of questions, and we're just trying to clear some of that up for people.
You did provide a lot of good information as we all wait to see what the scope of this will be going forward. So thank you for that, Tiffany.
And of course, we want